Hey guys, Joe here. I'm trying to keep my back to the wind so you can hear me better. I'm using my headphone because it's got the mic on it. I just wanted to do a follow-up video for my car because that seems to be one of my more popular videos. And today I want to talk about a few things that I don't like about the car. I've seen a few other guys doing their videos, 10 things I hate about my car, all that stuff. So I figured I'd do one as well. I really do love my car. It's, the reason I bought it was because it was pretty much everything I wanted. I did talk before how I should have gotten the Recaros, and that is my one regret, but it's not that big a deal. Few things that I dislike about it, and I'll start with the things that are factory issues, and then I'll move on to things I did to it. Number one, I talked about it in the first video I did, which is the Brembo brakes are just horrible when it comes to dust. You can see the wheels are pretty much brown now. The rears are always in a better condition because there is no Brembo pads on the back, although it is coming up time for the brakes to be redone, so I may upgrade the rear rotors at the same time. Let's see. I don't like the front end. Not 100%. I like it better than the 2012, but I think it's a little plain. And what I mean by that is, pretty much all GTs, unless you got a California Special, had the exact same nose where they had the chromed LED fog lights. And then nothing down here unless you had a V6 or the California Special, because then they had the integrated fog lights, as well as this little itty-bitty spoiler. It's a minor cosmetic thing they did. It does nothing for aerodynamics. It does nothing for the car. All it does is gets caught on things. And I apologize for the wind noise. Hopefully the microphone is helping hide that. Of course. Now on to the few things that I did to the car that have caused some issues. Number one is the lowering springs. And as you can see, you got two fingers of room in there. I scraped the nose on this thing everywhere. Pretty much any ramp that has any kind of incline, it scrapes the nose now. All speed bumps, I have to go as slow as humanly possible and pretty much stop in front of them. I have actually damaged my new little lip spoiler there that I put on after the Rabbit hit the car, because I keep catching it on the parking block at my office. So yeah, I regret doing that. Second thing that I wouldn't say I regret, but I probably should have done the way I wanted to originally but didn't, was the roof. It's satin black, which is an awesome look, don't get me wrong. However, it creates a problem because I can't wax the car, at least not the roof. Only thing I can wax are the shiny bits, because if you get any wax on the car, it will make the roof shiny. I may just do it anyway because having a gloss roof was my original intention, and I was kind of talked out of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Number three is the fact that it costs almost an arm and a leg to maintain the vehicle. As I told you guys before, tires for this car are about $1,600 for the set if you were to walk in and buy them. Being a employee of a dealership, I get a little bit of a break, but not much. I still have to pay like $325 a tire, and it needs those now. The brakes, again, they're Brembos, and they're 14 inches. That's the big thing. It doesn't matter that they're Brembos because I can go with an off-brand if I want to, but they're a 14-inch rotor. That gets expensive. Number three are the oil changes, and it has one coming up, and actually I was owed one by my former employer, and he's agreed to do it for me. So, that's cool because that's going to save me about $100. And again, that's employee cost. If I had walked in off the street and I had to put 8.5 quarts of 5W50 full synthetic in the car, that would be about $150 oil change. That's not counting rotating balance, rotating the tires and all that stuff. That's just the oil change is $150 normally. What else? The cost of fuel. I could run 87 octane in this car, and I can count on one hand the number of times I've done it, but that's not optimal for this particular vehicle. This vehicle runs best, makes its full 420 horsepower when it has 93 octane. When you lower the octane rating of the fuel you put in your car, you reduce the power it makes. It has variable timing, and it can retard its timing based on the octane rating of whatever fuel I put into it. So if I decide to run 87, I'll be well under 400 horsepower, and it runs like crap because I've never run that for any extended period of time. Even when gasoline was at $4.85 a gallon for 93, I just, I ate food that I brought from home rather than putting in $5 fuel that was no good. I mean, spend the extra 20, 30, 40 cents is what I say. It's only a 16-gallon tank, so 40 cents, 50 cents, that's what, an extra $5 a tank. Just don't go to McDonald's one day. So those are the things that I kind of regret about the car. Again, in total, I actually love the vehicle, and I would never give it up, even though I've been made a few offers, like from my new place. They got some extremely solid deals on Camaro SS's with magnetic ride and all that stuff, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. If you have any questions about my car or Mustang ownership in general, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. If you like it, please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and just kind of let me know what you're thinking. Thanks, guys.